Hello, fellow gamers, and welcome back to LORED. So, in the last episode, we started off with stage 2. That's kind of now part of the full game now. That's in early race. For those of you who haven't checked out the playlist so far, we did a few months ago check out stage 1. We kind of all the way through, and then in the last episode, we kind of downloaded the full game and just kind of checked out what stage 2 was like. Left it a little bit AFK, so we did kind of catch up on a few of the things. You can see here we have 22 upgrades. So let's have a look kind of what we can get. We can get Billy, which is the draw plate lord. So let's have a look at him. And get that one unlocked. Okay, so it looks like we're going to need some wire to kind of unlock that one. Upgrade that one, which we can get when we unlock Joyce, which is going to take a few of the draw plates on that one. We can kind of upgrade a few things. I mean, we can't do that until we unlock Joyce, so we can kind of wait for the draw plates to do that to kind of get that one upgraded. We do have enough to get another upgrade on the water. Still haven't figured out what the tree kind of material is to kind of upgrade that one, but we are kind of getting there with things. We can upgrade the axe. That's kind of just done a little bit there, not too much. Let's have a look. What else can we do? We can get quite a few levels out of sand, which is great. And then that's pretty much it for the stage 2 stuff so far. Let's click on the fate upgrades and see where we can do that. Obviously, with it being AFK, we can been piling up the chips and the serendipities, so we have quite a bit there. Looks like we can get an increased hand size. There is quite a lot, though. It's taken 1,000 of our serendipity. It has been taking quite a lot of time in order to get that, so I might not want to do that yet. Let's get the multiplier up. And then let's have a look here. Crit chance, yeah, we can get that. Maybe level this up a couple of times. It is relatively cheap, just to kind of get those leveled up there. What else do we have here? We have crit chance here. Might as well get that. 5,000 lucky crit chance. Interesting. Wonder what that's going to be like. Crit rolls. Maximum coin. Oh, so I definitely think we should max that out for sure. Okay, what else do we have here? Multiply rabbit's output. Yes, because that'll give us some hardwood. So hopefully that'll kind of increase. I mean, we're getting what? 0.125 there. So still losing some on that one. But it will mean that we can upgrade a little bit faster on those ones. That's kind of cool. Do we have anything else? We do have a few more unlocks. Maybe I'll just kind of get the crit chance just up a little bit. Yep. And then, yeah, let's just get kind of the hand size. Get these up as well. There we go. Alrighty. Now on to the cash shop. Oh, we can actually unlock subscriptions. We've actually didn't think we would ever get to that 10,000, so we've kind of overshot that quite a lot, which is great. It does mean that we're kind of working on the subscriptions to unlock the deluxe edition. Get my words out. We can unlock a couple of levels of them. Get that up there. That's actually making. We need to kind of up this level quite a bit. I'm getting minus 253 on that, so that's pretty bad. So let's see if we can get gems up a little bit. We actually have quite a bit of money, so we can get that up to level 22 now. So that's great. I do want to kind of try and see what we can get. That's going to take a minute, so like we are actually getting quite a bit. We're actually getting 5 million a second there, so that's great. Output multiplier based on subscriptions. Okay, let's unlock that. Hopefully that'll knock it down a little bit, which it has. Obviously we're going to have to wait on this one to get the enough ad bonuses to get the subscriptions. Yeah, we're actually going to lose out on quite a bit here, so we do need to get that kind of gems up there. What do we have here? Oh, I'll do that because that'll be more gems for us. Let's get that before we kind of run out of the ads. Kind of hasten that is going to kind of make things better. The formula begins. Yep, might as well up that level. What else do we have? I mean, we can do all of these. I mean, these are kind of stage 1, so they're not kind of massive, but you know, they are upgrades and things that we can unlock. Oh, looks like we have got wire, so we have unlocked Joyce. Where is Joyce? Joyce is here, so let's unlock that. We can kind of just having a look there. It's not going to take our things down too much, but it does look like it'll take plates down by quite some lot. So that's going to be a bit of a problem on that one. Let's just make sure when we up that we're not going to make any difference on the on trying to get the water, because you know water was at the beginning taking quite some time. I'm still trying to wonder where the minus 4.5 is. Yeah, that's a little strange, because it's kind of, I want to know what it absorbs, like, or what it takes even, sorry, to get that. Do we have to do, let's have a look and see if we can find out. Doesn't say what we need for that. Not that I can see. Ah, okay. So is this it? So it takes growth, jewels, and water. Okay. I'll just kind of take that off. How does it look for this? This takes coal and water. Okay, so this actually takes seeds and water and jewels. Okay, so this little kind of item here, this is what we need to be looking at, just to kind of see where we're kind of falling short. You know, this one here needs trees and axe. This one here, oh, this one, right? Yeah. This needs steel and hardwood. This one needs iron, so that's pretty much. How do we need to level? Okay, so it consumes iron and jewels, but we need steel to kind of upgrade it. This one takes liquid iron. Obviously, we need to kind of level that up a little bit. What does this take? This takes hummus. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, so basically it uses hummus to level up. So that's what that minus kind of 4.5 is. Even though when we don't have any hummus, I think it just slows it down, so we don't actually consume that much of it. What does this one take? This one takes sand, and that's fine. That takes draw plates. I don't quite want to kind of, lose them yet, just in case. I will kind of upgrade that, just so I can upgrade this one. So it's kind of still producing more than what it was, but it's not as bad. We want to get this wire up, because I think there was oh, hang on. Here we go. All right, so Mike unlocks soil. Okay, so that's what it is. We need to get this soil. So we need to get water up really fast. So we need to get wood. Now, where's wood again? This is here. Okay. So we can kind of wait for the wire. It is on the positive right now, so when we kind of upgrade that, we can hopefully get that up pretty quickly, because we're on 26, 32. Let's see if we can get that up to 45. Come on. I think it's... okay. So that kind of jumped up quite a lot, and I think it was dependent on the card, right? Interesting. So that's how that works. Come on, let's do it. Oh, why won't it let me upgrade? I have 45. Oh, there we go. All right. So we got wood up. So we're now creating 17 a second. So that'll be pretty quick. And then with that 17 a second, oh, it's still going to take 9 minutes in order to get that. Ouch. Yeah, that's going to take some time. What else can we do? I mean, that's kind of a little less. Maybe we do that next. Maybe we kind of upgrade the hardwood. Is there anything in this that we can unlock? Oh, well, two times output for steel is pretty good, so let's do that. Maybe we kind of hold on to the liquid iron to upgrade that, because that might actually take it over the edge. I will need to kind of pause the steel in order to do that, because it is kind of like consuming it pretty much as soon as it gets it. This would then be pretty slow for the axe. Let's just kind of try it. It has kind of went up to 0.5, so that'll take a few minutes just to get it up to the 200. And look at all these upgrades. We have so many upgrades. It's going to take a little while to get these the muck skill tree upgraded. What we do have though is we are kind of getting serendipities pretty quickly, which I love, which is great. We're getting more crit chance, so when we get those crit chance, we've now maxed them out. So we've completed 15 of the 39, so that's pretty solid so far. Let's get the crit chance up on that as well. And then over here, let's have a look. Output times 2 while LORED safety wheel core is full for stage 1 and stage 2. Okay. It's just more stuff for us there. This just hastes things, and that's all the upgrades that we have right now. Now, if we have a look at the stage 2 things here, this is probably an easier way to kind of look to see what we're kind of doing. Hummus has actually went up from the minus 4.7, so that's good. We are kind of like really low on quite a few things, just to kind of level it up right now. We can do that. Not sure if I want to yet, because again, it kind of, the draw plates. Yep, let's get hardwood. We said we were going to get that up. That's creating 1.1. Wood is still creating 17, so that's really good. Why is that glowing? Interesting. Oh, right, okay, so I wonder if it was glowing because of the cards. See, this one's glowing red because of the queen. Interesting. Okay. And what do we have here? We have some more help. Okay, rolling integer. Okay, so that's just remember, you kind of roll 1.5. Okay. Yeah, it's just kind of going through more stuff. Crit rolls, cards and coins. Yeah. We kind of went over this, so like it's just kind of going over everything. We did unlock the lucky crit just before. I think it was 5%. They will roll crits for every successful crit. They will also roll for 1. Okay, so it's like a double crit, essentially. Nice. Okay. Right. Looks like we do have a few more upgrades. What can we upgrade here? So yes, let's upgrade the ad bonus. Do need to kind of increase that. Ooh, we can increase it again. Wow, look at that. We've got like 12 million a second now for both of them. So that's pretty solid. So I like that. I like that. Okay, this is almost kind of ready to go up a level as well. Let's just kind of see what happens. Oh, it used something interesting. I don't know what happened there, but it kind of went down then up. Interesting. All right, now we have some more muck upgrades. What else do we have? Oh, there we go. We have that. So is that positive when we turn this back on? Ooh, it's just short, but still, that's a massive improvement. Like it was what, minus 0.71, so pretty solid on that. Let's kind of upgrade this. This hasn't been upgraded like at all. I mean, mainly because we were just focusing on not losing water, and I kind of forgot about it. All right, the wire seems to be doing us good. It's kind of unlocking quite a few upgrades for them. Do we upgrade that again? Still on the positive, that's great. We have enough wire to upgrade it as well. So these are all becoming like pretty positive. I mean, upgrading that has unfortunately took liquid iron down to the negative again. So let's kind of turn off iron again. Sorry, steel. And then let's have a look what else we have here. Yeah, I would like to get the hummus. The tree's now losing stuff. Oof, that's bad. But hopefully we'll have that unlocked soon. Where was it? Let's have a look. Here we go. Almost there. We've almost got the mic to produce soil. We just need 20 more. Nice. Okay. So now that we have the soil, what does that take? That takes humus, so that's going to take that down even more. Good thing is though, we can get this these things leveled up now with the, sorry, there we go. The tree, right? Yeah, the tree. So we're doing 0.7 a second, and then, you know, we are getting quite a bit there. So that's hopefully going to kind of really kind of get us going with things on that. It does look like we're close to get Jack as well for whatever Galena is. And then with that, we should be able to get Martin to get some lead. So we are kind of rocking through these unlocks. I do remember in stage 1 when we first started playing the game, it was very similar to this with the way it kind of really took some time to get everything unlocked. Then, you know, once we had like unlocked everything, it was just span through things so quickly, all the way up till like we hit a couple of walls and we had to kind of prestige and stuff with the malignant hearts, and it was a bit of a process, but then it was just like, you know, exponential from there. The fate upgrades, that's another one. So what do we have here? Chip multiplier based on the sum from your best hands. Okay, 2.2, nice. So that's a great multiplier right there. More crit, might as well get that. We do have some upgrades here in the cash shop, so let's kind of upgrade both of them. That's nice. We do have another one somewhere. Wait, is that? Oh, yeah, that's great. It's always good to have this faster and faster. And we were kind of minus 400 or something before, now we're like 6,000, so that's great. This is kind of all over the place though, it looks like. So I wonder if it's because this add bonus haste has kind of messed up the calculations on the kind of generation per second. And we're almost kind of leveled up here as well, so that's only going to take, as it says, 13 seconds. So where are we? 1.5. It'll go down then up again. And how long is it going to take? I mean, it's going to take 5 days apparently to get the deluxe edition, so that'll probably go down to 2. Yep. So we need to kind of obviously upgrade this, and it kind of doubles every time, which obviously kind of like hurts how much kind of add bonuses it takes when every time it goes up. It says there it was like waiting for that, so it must consume quite a lot to when it does that. Let's just kind of check that to see how much it does, because that was like quite high when it said it was waiting for it. So let's just see where we're at with that. Okay. Wow, it is slow, like so slow. Okay, so it takes like 80,000. That's it's quite a lot. I mean, we're still in the positive, so that's great. But like, wow, that's a lot. More crit, yep, sure. Oh, crit again. Why not? I mean, we're getting quite a few coins now, like kind of like 7,000 or so. Some of them, so that's great. Let's get lead. Where's the lead? Okay, there we go. Now, how are we looking? We're positive. We're positive on here, but I really need to kind of get this up higher so that we can unpause the steel. So how are we now with that extra haste? Oh, still in the negative, so we'll just keep that off for now. I want to keep getting this up until it gets to the point where steel's going to be in the positive, because once we get that, we are going to have to work on stuff like the axe, the hummus. I mean, even the tree, that's already there. Even with a level up, it didn't do anything. Wow. Surprised at that. I thought that would have went to the positive. I mean, this is going to go pretty fast now. I would say it's getting 12 per run. 18 seconds. Okay. So pretty solid all the way through. Like I say, we do have to just kind of be a bit careful on, you know, turning things off and upgrading and make sure we don't fall like negative. You know, this here is a bit of a problem for now, but it's pretty easily manageable. I like how we finally unlocked, which I thought was a beehive, with that little hole there, the soil, so we can kind of start upgrading the tree, because the tree seemed to be connected to quite a few things as well. So, but yep, we've got everything in the positive now for the most part, which is great. Just this axe and the kind of steel kind of situation that we need to figure out. Well, we are kind of collecting quite a bit of the chips now to kind of upgrade that. So, I mean, I know it's going to take 2 days to get 1 million to kind of really get that lucky crit up to 10%. This is now 1 day from 5 days, which is only taking a little bit of time. So already looking good on that one. Output multiplier. Okay, so that's just the next one in the progression of this, which is fine. And where's the upgrade? Okay. Login remote. Interesting. Okay, input. So it just means less input and so less resources used. So like kind of like on the stage 1, all of these are like would take less, so it would be taking less water, so water generation would be higher with that. Alrighty, so how we're looking. We are getting there. Oh, okay, so this consumes 4 per second. This, okay, so this is where you can actually do it quickly this side, where you can just kind of look at the stats here and it'll tell you how much of each it uses, which is good to know. Oh, that's cool. All right. Where are we with upgrades? I mean, we can do lead again. What is lead consuming though? Curious on that. It's not actually consuming anything. It's just straight up producing stuff. So might as well level up that. Is the galena consuming? Oh, okay. So that's consuming lead. But right now we're at 1.5, so that's pretty cool. So that's no problem. So as soon as we get enough wire for that, we can kind of upgrade that one. These two are kind of isolated from everything else. I do love the pixel art, that kind of stuff. Or kind of, sorry, the stickman art that this has. I mean, he's got so many different like kind of ideas. It is just like, it's pretty cool. Like, you know, it's like super simplistic game. But like kind of just the style of it is cool. You know, like you're looking at, like, say, stage 1, for example, you kind of look at where this, I'll just kind of take that so we can center. So you can just look at all these different things. They were very, like, kind of similar, when they were each doing their own little thing for this. But stage 2, like, kind of, they kind of got a bit more kind of creative with some of the artwork. So, you know, obviously there's no stickman in this one. It's just a little bee kind of floating around. This guy's just kind of hanging out in the tree. We got like, it looks like a female one here, you know, making hardwood. So yeah, so we got like, it looks like a sand person or something like that. Like maybe it's like a Star Wars reference. I don't know. You know, grandma over here is like all colored with all the stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, obviously playing the demo is just kind of the little gray guy, kind of doing the different things. But yeah, it's really nice, you know, especially with the kind of the full release now. So all right, so let's see if we can level up a few more things in this one. I know we've got one more. Where is that? It's going to be the case because it's obviously reset a lot of the things down here, so we're going to have to keep coming back to that to get to where we were. Almost kind of completed that crit chance right now, so one more to go on that, so that's good. Max crit multiplier, that just means we'll be getting more and more, so I'll level up things faster. We have another one on the liquid iron, so where we're at now with that one. So we are, where are we? 1.8. Okay, so yeah, it's still on the negative, but we do have 312, so we can kind of get steel golden again. I'm just gonna have a look here just to see. I mean, is there anything that we need to kind of level up? I don't think we do. I don't think we need iron right now. We do really need hardwood to get up, so let's just kind of increase that, because we really need to get, I mean, minus 6.8 is crazy. This is almost leveled up as well. How many are we getting every rotation on the glass? We're getting +2 on that one, so we can hopefully get somewhat out of this deficit, you know? We've got, what, plus 33 on that one, so what's it going to be like when we level it up? Because plus, okay, so, okay, so the cards kind of did the multiplier there. So normally it's 8, right? And then if we hit, 4.8, so like, wow, look at that. That's just put us, I mean, it's not going to keep us in the positive for long, because once we change those cards and it's not, it'll probably go down a little bit. So let's just kind of monitor that one. Love the fact that soil's going up. You see that? There we go. -1. So let's, we need to get some of that more glass. So all of these are looking good, especially with that level up, putting everything in the positive again. Ooh, finally. It's been a while since we've been able to level up water, so that's great. So positive, it's easier to kind of look at this way. Axe, hummus, liquid iron, it's not too bad. We can actually level that up, to be honest. Look at that. And just like that, got one more thing on the positive. Can we level up anything here? That's going to take a while. That's going to take a little while. Interesting. Okay. Glass, yes, let's get that leveled up because we need to level up this. So the quicker we can level up the resource. And what else do we need to do? Really, I should just kind of, hand fire on the axe and get that to the positive. So let's do that. Let's kind of wind on just a little bit more time. See kind of like how far we can get. I am going to wait a little bit until we get all of these resources for the cancer's cool. I mean, a name for the unlock, but okay. So that's going to be Jesse, who's going to make tumors. So that's interesting. So let's kind of get that leveled up. We do have a lot of other things. Let's just make sure. Okay, so it's just the resources, right? Hardwood, wire, steel, and glass. None of these need that, right? Okay. So we can just kind of like level up. Oh, that actually took all of our chips. And then we can level up this one, which is great. Plus 1 billion gems. Wow. What? That is insane for a multiplier. So that's like, that add bonus has really ramped up the gems there. Okay. All right, let's have a look at Jesse. So I'm assuming Jesse's going to be what, similar to the Malignants maybe? Or is it just going to unlock even more things? Okay, so that's whatever that resource is. We have 1, 2, 3 resources maybe? 4 if you include that. Oh, look at all of these. We've got like whatever that kind of droplet is, oil or something. Well, oil was purple in this stage 1, so it's not that. And then we got like a little balloon. So yeah, I mean, there's tons and tons of kind of unlocks on this one. Like a lot more there was in stage 1. And look at all of these. We still have another, I don't know how many. We've completed 20 out of 62. So there is a lot to go. So yeah, so let's, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this for about 20-30 minutes just to kind of get us, see if we can kind of put things into the positive, like across the board. So right now we need axe. I mean, oh, look at that. We're actually pretty much just waiting on the axe. And then this one, that's going to be 12 minutes. So yeah, let's get us in the positive for everything. And then let's kind of see where we can get to after that.
1 hour later.
Okay, and we're back. Not too long has passed. We have unlocked the tumor. It took like a little bit of time to kind of get the kind of tumor unlocked. What really kind of sped it through is the cards. Cards are kind of really kind of generating like a really big multiplier. Now you see here there, it just went to 351. Well, that like would normally take, you can see here, this takes about like 3 seconds to kind of get full up. So, you know, 350 is like, you know, quite a sizable, like it's over double. It's over like kind of, you know, 20 times more than what that was. So, you know, it's like, you know, it's like 40 seconds, that one multiplier, just because of a high card draw. So that's pretty cool. You can see here, like, kind of what happens with the hand, what the best hands are, the kind of multiplier, everything like that, like kind of as it kind of rolls. So that's pretty cool. Really need to get the axe kind of leveled up. It's kind of struggling quite some. I didn't realize that was using hardwood. Oh, my bad. All right, well, we're going to wait a little bit longer for that one. It's going to take another 6 minutes, maybe a bit less, depending on how we look. I did kind of level up a couple of things on the fade upgrades. I kind of just managed to get a few of these kind of maxed out now. So what's it? If the first 2 cards of a hand are 4 and a 2, all lords get plus. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's going to be like an exponential multiplier right there. Wondering what these are. These pink ones, these are kind of holding back on progressing through this fade upgrade, but I'm sure it's probably got to do with maybe unlocking some of them. So, we also went into the negative with the hummus. So, kind of getting pretty close to this one, which is pretty cool. I don't want to use... Do I want to use steel? Is there anything in steel that we might want to use over here? Nope, doesn't look like there's anything needed. We have also unlocked this one here. Unlock radioactive upgrade. So I have a feeling, I wonder if that upgrade is going to be maybe something to do with like prestige for stage 2, like the malignant upgrades were for stage 1, because you see we have, you know, Q was the fire starter upgrade, which was kind of unlocking all the stuff. W was the juice pots, which kind of like exponentially grew everything on stage 3. And then E was like kind of the malignant upgrades, which was the prestige system. Here, you know, we have the muck upgrades, which is like where you unlock everything. And then this is kind of similar to the juice. And then, you know, so I think radioactive upgrades might be the prestige system, which would be cool. But we need 10,000 of the tumors, so that's going to take a long time. Plus as well, it's kind of locked by Lamesh that we have to purchase. So Lamesh is down here, where we got to get 50 of the balloons. In order to get the 50 of the balloons, we've got to get, plastic. We got to get the petroleum. In order to get the petroleum, I'm assuming it's going to be this one here, which will probably take the wood pulp to unlock whatever this acorn kind of leaf thing is. For now, though, we did unlock paper, so we can get going with that one. We can't do anything with that until we unlock Joyce, which Joyce isn't there, so I'm assuming it's going to be this one here. Plus, you see here it says plus 25, so I wonder if we get that kind of resource that we're able to unlock the next one. Maybe, oh, maybe not. Maybe we can just kind of unlock it this way. Okay, so we're now producing cigarettes, so we need 10 of them to unlock that, so that'll be pretty quick. Paper, oh, forgot we can't do that because we need to unlock the other ones. What else do we have? Sand. So we can kind of level up quite a few of these now. I should be paying attention on what those unlocks are, because I do need to get this one up. Minus 12 now, so we do have like a surplus. I'm assuming the cards are kind of carrying the chips, like won by the cards, are kind of carrying us on there. How we have like a little less than the 700 now is beyond me. Seems we're losing 8 a second. So yeah. Okay, so tobacco for that one. All right, so let's see how many unlocks there are. There's so many. It's like it's crazy. Oh, the fact that we can level up that now, that's great. Are we still in the positive on everything? Minus axes, obviously. Yeah, it looks like we are. So that's pretty cool. Tumors are producing 0 per second. So that's, concerning. Because what's consuming tumors right now? Let's have a look. It doesn't look like anything I can see here. No, doesn't look like anything's being consumed. I wonder if it's just because it's so slow. Maybe. I don't know. We got one more for the axe, which is great. I mean, that's really chopped that down. Pardon the pun. Water can go up, great. Might as well knock that up as well. Okay. So where are we with everything else? There's another unlock. So we're struggling with that one now. We're kind of, sands up to 200, so that's great. What else do we have? I think we're good for now. Let's have a look at our upgrades. We now have, what's Poofy Wizard Boy, Gondolf, okay. All right. So let's unlock him. What now? So we need 100 to unlock Timmy. So given the fact that we automatically went to a times 39 39 multipliers, kind of being pretty solid. So that was a very fortunate bit of luck there that we instantly get a high roll on the card. So yeah, we're pretty much going to be able to do that in a couple of seconds now and kind of unlock Timmy straight away. Let's kind of get this leveled up anymore while we're kind of waiting for the 100 there. We can do max crit rolls, great. We can do more to the multiplier. Let's get Timmy unlocked. Okay. And how we're looking on these resources. So hummus has went down to minus again. Axe is like really just kind of went up somehow. I didn't even level up that, so I don't know why. We just got a massive amount of glass all of a sudden. So we should be able to kind of hopefully get out of the level on that one. So what does that do? That gives us up to 34. So look at that. Everything in the positive now, which is really great. We've unlocked, what was that? Dolly we've unlocked. Let's get you going. Let's do another level of you so we can kind of get this Lamesh done pretty quickly. And then it's just a case of getting as much as we can as quickly as possible. So I wonder if that will unlock anything else, given that, I mean, the skulls takes us all the way back to here, which is the output and input for stage 1, but I'm just not sure if we need that, to be honest. Let's get you leveled up. Oh, this takes lead, so we have plenty lead. Lead hasn't been doing a lot right now, so that should be able to get leveled up straight away. And curious on what that is and what that's going to do, because the only thing I can think of is like the more we level these, the more we potentially look at getting these into the minus. I mean, the fact that these are on the lettered numbers is going to be a little bit of time before I think we need to worry about that. But I think it's because obviously it's been quite a few months since I played it, and it has been, working away in the background. So I think that's kind of why that is not being as hard. I think like maybe if we'd kind of done it as like a normal playthrough, we probably would be kind of struggling with balancing these for what's needed in stage 2. So, obviously a bit of a benefit there that we did play this a little while ago, and it's kind of like, the same save. It's kind of like, paying dividends now for that one. So I think we're kind of almost there on things. I mean, we're getting a lot of upgrades now, so I'm just gonna quickly check what they are. Okay, so it looks like I was right. It is the tumors that I've unlocked there. So it's basically all based on Jesse. So these are all just for Jesse and what Jesse's crit chance is. So I think this is going to be a real big factor in a lot of the things that we do, given that we have an entire kind of skill section just for Jesse. And it's all kind of based around crit chance as well. So I'm guessing this is probably going to be a multiplier. Oh, there we go. Let's get haste up. So it's probably going to be somewhat of a multiplier. We probably need to get these all maxed out. Like some of the upgrades that we did in stage 1, we needed to max out before we'd unlock the next one. But yeah, I mean, we have kind of done quite a lot today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of call it there. Probably going to leave it like kind of AFK. It is pretty late. I'm just going to probably, go to bed and kind of AFK and kind of see what happens when we kind of wake up in the morning and see if it's got any bigger. It would have been great if we'd had some kind of auto buyer unlocked. But I think we're way off on that one. But yeah, let's kind of call it there, guys. And I do appreciate you kind of checking in, kind of watching the video, and if you do like the content, I really would appreciate if you'd like and subscribe. And if you have any comments on the LORED series that I've been doing and you want to kind of check it out, or if you have any questions about it from like some of the playthroughs, or if you have any ideas on some of the things that we've been kind of talking through during the episode, leave a comment and I will catch you guys in the next one.